servants? How come you're here?
We are Miss Ningguang's private secretaries, not servants.
Have you seen Miss Ganyu, Traveler? It has been several days since Ganyu left for Joyun Karst. She's the general secretary of the Liyue Qixing. We've only taken over her responsibilities until she gets back.
Even though the Qixing have made peace with the Adepti after the latter had denounced Liyue, they still want to pay their respects to the Illuminated Ones. They commissioned Ganyu as their envoy to deliver a letter to Joyun Karst and bring the Adepti the latest news about the crisis. Still, Ganyu should have been back to her usual responsibilities by now, but she's disappeared without a trace.
Is that so? Maybe Ganyu just took a little detour. Who can blame her after working so hard?
I'm afraid it's not very likely. Ever since we met Ms. Ganyu, she's been nothing but the most conscientious person in all of Liyue. Even when it's time for her annual leave, Ms. Ganyu stays on duty at Yuehai Pavilion saying there is still so much to do. She couldn't possibly be using her mission as an excuse to slack off.
Oh, Paimon sees how it is. But she's half Adeptus. She wouldn't get in trouble, right? Why do you look so upset?
It's because of this absurd workload of hers. When we first heard the three of us would be taking over for Miss Ganyu, we thought it would simply be a matter of changing our work environment.
We couldn't have imagined that Miss Ganyu's daily workload far exceeds what the three of us are used to doing.
Speaking of Joyun Karst, Traveler, I've heard that you can go in and out of there as you please.
Of course! We've been there lots of times!
That's good news. Could you go to Joyun Karst and find Miss Ganyu for us? Preferably before we collapse under this workload. We're saved. I remember Miss Ganyu said that she'd be visiting Cloud Retainer's abode. You might as well start looking for her there.
It's about time she came back to work. Otherwise...
No, perhaps we should go to Lady Ningguang first and bring up our overtime pay again.
So Ganyu left to visit Cloud Retainer. Doesn't she live in Mount Aozang? We should hurry up. Paimon hopes we can find her there.
You know, there are better ways to seek out our enemies than, well, standing here.
You two. I did not expect to meet you here. Is it official or private affairs that bring you here? I shouldn't. I have left the human world. Please contact the High Pavilion regarding matters concerning the commercial port.
Huh? You don't want to be the chief's secretary anymore? But they're all waiting for you to come back!
That's why you're here? You want me to come back? I'm afraid you came here in vain.
What? Did something happen?
Clouds fold and unfold. The tide ebbs and flows. It was meant to be. When the Adepti entrusted humans with overseeing Leah, I knew it was only a matter of time until I had to leave. My Adepti blood makes me unwelcome in Leah Harbor. I delivered the letter and came back to Leah Harbor, only to discover that I had been replaced by Bywin, by Shao, and by Shu. Perhaps that mission of mine was just a pretext to remove me. Since the chief gave me a chance to leave with dignity, I decided to be tactful as well. I appreciate your kindness, but there's no need for your words of comfort. After 1,000 years away, I came back to New York Karst. Looking at the clouds floating among the mountains brings peace of mind. I feel better now.
What?
Who disturbs the peace of these mountains?
Wow, Peter. There's no hurry. We just...
One merely jests. One felt your presence the moment you set foot upon this land.
Wow. You Adepti really are impressive.
Come here to chat about the old times with Ganyu. It looks like you get along quite well. A matter leaves you at an impasse then. Not to worry. One is exceptional at seeking avenues for conversation. And one has been one's own companion in idle talk for many a year. Yes. Since you are Ganyu's friends, tales from her youth shall apprise you of, perhaps?
Cloud Retainer.
Nothing to be ashamed of. You were so cute as a child. One is most certain that your friend would like to hear of it. Little Ganyu loved when the horns on the top of her head were caressed. One was still taking care of her, and one was Hester most often to touch her horns. She was elsewise lost to sleep. Plump she was back then. Why, when she stumbled while we ascended the mountain, she would roll down to the bottom like a little ball. The day Ganyu bumped into a pilgrim was the first time she saw a real human in the flesh. So fearful she was that she hid in a rock's cleft for 2 days and nights. One found her wailing of a monster she had seen.
Forget it. It's about time for my training. I will take my leave.
One's intention was merely to relieve the awkward tension.
The exact opposite. Impressive.
Be that so? But returning to Ganyu, most glad one is of your arrival. One cannot help but feel that remaining in Drake Karst shall not be good for her. One will tell you about her if you should permit it. Among all Adepti are the children. They drink only spring water, and they eat only grain. But perhaps the mountainous dwellings of Adepti in Karst might be too lonely for her hillside. Under night did one see her last. She stood by the precipice's edge, and upon the mist-filled mountains she gazed. east. Her thin figure was immersed in vast sea clouds. One noticed her loneliness and sought to convince her to go back to the human world. But just then, she said thus.
Leo Harbor feels lonelier than Juju Karst. When I look at these clouds and Juju Karst, I merely feel the loneliness of a solitary light. And when I step into the people like Leo, I feel the loneliness of a human that doesn't belong in the human world.
One did, by chance, hear this much of Gon's thoughts. Alone, she will find her predicament hard to conquer. One hope you will accompany her.
Oh, Peter's right. We can't leave on Ganyu depressed like that. Besides, why I haven't given up on her? She's just got it all wrong. Anyways, what's the training Ganyu was talking about?
She has started to reclaim her adapted side since returning to Juju Karst. At her behest, one has organized training for her to achieve that end. She should be in the southern part of Mount Alazan right now, preparing for the trial.
Is that so? Let's take a listen.